Hey YouTube, it's me, Jen, your Pudgy Picker, here with another stack of items that I got at the store I've been to here recently called Price Drop. Price Drop is on the west side of Cleveland, Ohio, and it is what I believe to be, no one's ever told me this, but an Amazon warehouse of return items. They buy the pallets, they bring them in, and then they have a schedule from Saturday. Starting at Saturday, they do $7, and then each day they drop it down. They're closed Wednesday. And Thursday, which is the normal day I am going, is $1 each. So I did buy 19 items today, and I want to show those to you. And let's jump right in, because I got a stack of stuff, and I'm buried. So the first two items that I got, let's see, were still in the box. This particular lamp has this brushed metal bottom, and then this tall lampshade. So only paid $1 for that. So let's set that aside. I'm finding a lot of lamps there, it seems, and of course light bulbs. And then this box had this one in it. It's got this small chrome bottom, and then this tall linen type shade. So there's that one. I've gotten a couple. If you've seen a video I've done previously about this place, I got one similar to this, but the lampshades were more of a square shape. Now something else that I get there a lot and that you can get really cheap is light bulbs. These particular light bulbs are called Edison Bulbs, or that's the style of them. I've gotten two containers. This one is really nice, packed in styrofoam, and here's what they look like. So I put one in a lamp. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So that is 6 of these bulbs, so that is less than 20 cents a piece. I've bought these Edison bulbs before on Amazon or eBay, and they are usually like $3 to $4 a piece plus shipping. They are more decorative. So if you have a lampshade that's more of like, you know, woven or something where you can see the light bulb. I have a few hanging lights that are in my booth that I love to put these light bulbs in them. They definitely help sell the item. So I got these 6, so let me show you. I put one, I actually have this lamp sitting on my desk with a beaded shade, but I wanted to show you what they look like because they're very beautiful when they're lit up. So let's turn this one on. Let's see. Now it might be hard to see this because it's like glaring. Yeah, it might be difficult to see. But if you look up close, there's these little filaments, little lights that go up and down. So it really has a striking effect. It doesn't heat up too bad either yet. So these are really nice if you, like I said, if you have them in a lamp where you can see the light. And these are definitely not cheap. So if you see in here, you get this main stick and then there's little lines that go up and down. I wish you could see that better. Actually, let me show you the other one that I got. Yeah, so I got some smaller ones that have the standard end on them. And these were in the box. Let me take the top off. And there are like 18 of them in here. So here's what they look like. And they are just the smaller version. So let me put that one in and I will show you. I don't know. Hopefully you'll be able to see this better. Nope, it just looks like a big sun. But these are really quite pretty when they are lit up. This one, the other ones have like an amber tint. These do not. But like I said, these are very cool looking and they light up so nicely. So if you have any decorative lamps, this is where I've been getting my light bulbs. And like I said, these are definitely cheaper to get there than they are online. These end up being like 6 cents a piece. So I can't beat that. And it's nice. I do have electricity in my booth. And electricity definitely, with having lights, lamps lit up, the lamps seem to sell better. I have a real pretty lamp in my booth, but it's more toward the front. It's a floor lamp. It's not plugged in and it's not selling. So I don't know. I think people can just see it and, you know, be quite taken with it. And then that helps sell it. So here's my lamp that I have on my desk. So while I'm talking to you, I will put this back together. Yeah. So this has a really pretty shade on it. I just have a regular light bulb. I think, in fact, these fluorescent curly ones I get at I get there as well. Isn't that pretty? So this is my lamp. So let me put this back. Light me up so I don't look so washed out. There. Okay, so let's get back into what we have. They had a couple of these, but the inside was missing. Look at that. This is kind of that, you know, farmhouse rustic look. It already has like a really cute picture in it, picture frame. So this will probably go directly out to my booth. I will probably put, I would say, like $8 on this. And again, I paid only $1. And that's sweet. I just love how soft this wood is, and it looks, you know, very old and very used. Another item that I got. A lot of this stuff came in a box. I was surprised. Usually, if something's in a package and people can't tell, they'll end up ripping the bag open, which you're not supposed to do. But a lot of times, if it, they've been kind of writing on here what these items are, so that people go, oh, I'm not interested. Or if it's something that has a picture on the box, it seems to escape getting beat up. And yes, these are more of the Edison light bulbs. There's 2 stacks in here of 3 each, so that's 6. So, very pretty. I wish you could see them in person. I'm sure most of you probably know what they are, but these are really nicely packed in here because they probably would just ship them in this box. So I'm good to go for that. I do have, like I said, a lot of lamps, so it's kind of nice to have them lit up. They always seem to do better when people can see what they look like. This item I actually got for my son. He's a fan of Teslas. So I had this awesome coffee mug that says Tesla on it. So yeah, like I said, you just never know what you're going to find there. So that's for my son. This box, this was pretty beat up. There was one actually pulled out, and I was like, ooh, I'll buy that for $1. And then once I found this box, I'm like, oh, they both go in this box, so 50 cents a piece. So let me try and get one of these out of here so you can actually see what it looks like. Because these will do really well. And these are very popular now. They're like the little containers that have the succulents in them. I know this is loud and I hate this wrapper, so I'll try to be quick. So it's a really cool little ceramic vase with these little succulents in it. And these, I mean, you would probably find these in a store for 12 to 14. I'll probably just put like 8 on these. So 2 of them, I think the tops are slightly different, but the containers are the same. Yeah. So I'll probably do 6 on each of these, so $12 for a $1 investment. But they were pretty shoved in there, so you can see the other ones are just slightly different. So those will go out to my booth. I did find this little salt and pepper shaker. I've never heard of this brand. Bam Bum Vian. So, I don't know, never heard of it. But these are very modern, cool looking. It's got this little bamboo tray, and then you put the salt and pepper shakers on top. Aren't those cute? So I'll probably put these in my booth for $6. Not bad for a $1 investment, and still in the box too. So a lot of these items, unfortunately, even if they're in a box and they're new like this, if I look this up on Amazon, it's probably going for, I would say, probably $6 with free shipping. So it's probably not in my best interest to sell these on Amazon or even eBay because they're Amazon returns. And eBay, it's a commodity item, which means that anybody can buy them anywhere. Just like phone cases and phone cables and all that stuff. This is pretty, the styrofoam's pretty beat up. And styrofoam, this kind of styrofoam is almost at the top of my list with glitter. So I'm going to try not to get this everywhere, but I definitely wanted to show it to you. I did find two other ones very different than these, but this is it says Inspired Productivity, and it is an hourglass. Technically, it's probably not an hour. Hourglasses are much larger, but this is probably, I would say probably 10-15 minutes with the gray. You can get these with all different color sand, but very pretty. So that will probably go out to my booth for, I would say, probably $10, maybe 12. I have two other ones out there now. One, if you remember from my previous video, one was like a brushed kind of bronzed brass color, and then the other one was in a little wooden stand, and those are already out at my booth. Hang on, let me get a drink. These said set of 3 fake potted plants. So I could kind of see a little bit in there, but it's not open. So let me open these up to show you and show myself. These kind of little potted things, they usually do pretty good. And this thing is pretty taped. There we go. They're all 3 different, so I wonder, I don't know, I guess you could probably sell these as a set. I may just sell them individually. Oh, how cute. They got this little, looks like cement almost look. There's one. And there's the second one. Wouldn't these look nice stacked up together? And then this third one is a little spiky one. Isn't he adorable? That's very cute. And these are nice because I can't kill these kind of plants. So technically I got 3 of them for $1, so 33 cents a piece. I would probably sell these individually for $7 or $8. So not too bad. It's got this OPPF, oops, designed for, I don't know, it's like a little gift card in there. So yeah, I'll put these back in here, but these will definitely go out to my space. These are really nice when you go to stage, like if you have a shelf and then you have maybe a frame and then a little greenery and then maybe something, you know, a little decorative figurine sitting there. So all these type of things are really nice to stage my booth with. What else? Hang on, I got another, I think that was all my boxes. Was it? Yeah. And then I got this big bag. So I ended up leaving with 3 big bags. They are doing these big bags like the, you know, the t-shirt handle bags. I do save these and then I use them for garbage bags. But I do have my reusable bags and I'm probably going to start carrying those. There are people who do that, and I think eventually for the cost, they might just eventually do away with that. And they're not Cuyahoga County, which is what county Cleveland is in, and Cleveland is pushing, Cuyahoga County is pushing for no bags. So, and my store is on the edge of Lake County. But you know what? It's just a matter of time before most places do this. This has a little package of flower seeds and these 2 little teal planters. Aren't they adorable? So these, it says my gift on there. So these are probably going to go in my booth. I'm going to put lucky bamboo and some stones in there. So essentially they're 50 cents each. I put probably like 2 stalks in here and sell them for $10. So not a bad profit. Usually at garage sales, thrift stores, etc., I pick up a variety. If you've watched me for any length of time, I'm sure you've seen all the different little pots that I've gotten for my lucky bamboo. And I usually don't like to pay more than $1 to $1.50 if it's really a nice one. So 50 cents each. Those are definitely a good purchase. They had a whole bunch of these floating around, and I actually found them in packages. These are like the moss covered balls. And this one I probably could have found the extra one that came out of here because there's 2, 4, 6 of them in here. So I know this is loud and I apologize. But I want to show you, getting it everywhere. This is what they look like. So these are good for like a big vase filler or if you have a real pretty decorative bowl. So I got, these were essentially 20 cents each because there's 5. And then these were even cheaper because there's 6. So I like to hang on to stuff like this. And then if I get something really decorative, I can put this in there. So that was a good pickup. What else do I have in here? Take this stuff out. So yeah, I was pretty happy with what I found there. It seems like I spend about like an hour there. An hour and 5 minutes. I'm there when they open at 9. If you're interested in finding out more about them, it's called Price Drop. And you can look them up on Facebook. They do pictures of what they have. And then of course Saturday, since that's the first day they're open, that's where all the good, you know, the biggest good stuff people snag up first. The doors open at, I believe, 9. And I was talking to one of the ladies that works there, and she said there are people there at 5:30 to 6 o'clock waiting to get in. I'm not in such a need of inventory that I'm going to do that. And I don't know, when it comes to the whole push and shove, I don't know. I'm getting too old and tired for that, and I just don't really care. I don't know. There's so much stuff out there. I'm not going to push and shove anybody for anything. So, yeah. That being said, let's move on to my Dollar Day stuff. This has a slight condition issue, but I have these. I have sold these. I do buy incense from India, and I do sell it in my booth. So whenever I find different kinds of incense burners, I like to pick them up. This is a wooden one. This top, as you can tell, was glued on here. And then it has a little door that opens. And in the bottom, you can put a cone incense or these little holes to stand up your incense. And then you just close the door. So, yeah, I'll do a little dab of E6000 on there. And it will be ready to go. It says made in India as well. That will probably go in my booth for, I would say, probably 10 bucks. And it'll do quite well. Right next to my actual incense. Let's see. These I got for myself. I don't know. There's a lot of necessities in life you have to buy, and if you can find them cheap, then you're doing good. This was a package of 3, so essentially 33 cents a piece, and they are Smits Rose and Vanilla Natural Deodorant. So let's give it a sniff, shall we? Smells like flowers. Look at that. My armpits are going to smell like flowers. So yeah, you know, I'm all about sourcing and finding a good deal on things to resell. But if I can find things I need for my office, my business, or even my life, I will pick them up. They had a couple of these. This one was actually still in the container. And you can always use these, especially if you like to occasionally dumpster dive as I do. So it's got a pinchy. Pretty cool. So not bad for $1. And then, like I said, it's collapsible. Yeah, like that. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, that wasn't too bad of a pickup. So that will go in my car. Because these are probably, I'd say, like $8 and up, depending on how fancy you get. I only have, what, 2 more items? I don't know. I felt like I had more, but I don't know how long I'm going. Almost 20 minutes, so... this I'm probably going to sell online. I kind of was going to do a little bit of research, and then I was like, I just want to go home. You can tell it's got the Amazon numbers on here. These, if you look at them really close, I don't know, maybe you can see, these are actually little eyes for animals, like stuffed animals. They got all different colors. So if you sew, or you know somebody who does, yeah. Yeah. So these are the little backings to hold them on. So there's 2 bags of those. I know this plastic is loud and I apologize. Oh yeah. Look at all these eyes. So let me open it up so you can actually see. They got them in all different colors. They got gray and brown and green and plain black and then blue. So that's what they look like. They're just little eyeballs. So you put that in there. You make a teeny hole in the, like fabric if you're going to make it like a stuffed animal. You put that through and put the back on so they stay on. So yeah, that's a whole lot of eyeballs. And then they got like this size and then this size. And then they got this gray and then a blue and then brown ones. Like a lighter blue or a lighter hazel and then a brown. So yeah, so lots of eyeballs. So I will be putting those online, I would imagine. Didn't look them up, but I figured for $1, it was definitely worth the risk. And the last item I got, I'm not sure how much I'm going to get, but they're very cool. People who do ceramics like unique tiles. These look like terracotta ones that are painted. There's a decent amount in here. And they're like the hand-painted tiles, and they're all in different styles. And that's what they look like on the back. Aren't they cute? So there's, I'll show them to you really quickly and kind of, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, they say made in Mexico on the back. Look at that. Yep. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. Try not to break them. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 29. I don't know if it's missing one, but I mean, these are very adorable. They're probably, I'd say, 2 by 2, but isn't that beautiful? So somebody had a small project they wanted to do with those. So only for $1, that was definitely worth it. I believe that is all that I got. Yeah, so not bad for 20 bucks, 19 items. Again, I noticed they had early, or last night and early this morning. Today is Friday. They did, everything's a quarter, and then at about 1 o'clock, 12:30, yeah, it was like right around 12:30, they put out a post on Facebook and said, fill a bag, which is those huge big bags, not just like a grocery bag. Fill a bag for $5. So they clear it all out, and then they get all those bins. They fill them up with new merchandise. Tomorrow being Saturday, they're $7. Sunday, they're $6. 5 on Monday, 4 on Tuesday, closed on Wednesday, and down to $1 and then a quarter. And then next week they start it all over again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I appreciate you tuning in and watching for all this time. And if I bored you, I apologize. Just doing me, you know. So that is it. That is all. Go out there. There's got to be lots of places out there. I did find another one that does it slightly different. The items are more smaller items and some clothes. So these places are popping up everywhere. So, you know, dig around, find them, ask around, and you'll find other places to source. This is not something that would sustain my business in and of itself, but it's a nice little addition and a nice secondary place to have to buzz in and buy stuff on the cheap and sell for a decent price and make some money. And I believe people who go in on the quarter day or even on the dollar day, might be doing flea markets or that kind of thing. So it's a great way for a lot of people to source, no matter where you happen to resell. If it's in an antique mall or in a flea market or even for your garage sale, it's definitely a cool way to get some cool things for yourself and make some extra money. So that is all I have for you. I will see you guys next time. And until then, happy picking. Bye.